Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, and you know, general readings, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will then pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and whatever the message is that comes through, I just deliver it, and it's usually best when I don't even try to decipher, just give you the message. Now, also, too, just want to remind you, it is so important that you like, share, subscribe. It keeps me on the channel. It keeps me going. It just helps to promote the channel. So that's a really good thing. And I thank you all for joining me today. Now, a couple other things is that, I posted a couple of weeks ago or about a week or two ago, there's some issues that are still happening. There is, the darkness tries to attack the light, tries to go after where you are most vulnerable. So please continue with your prayers, your thoughts, your good wishes, your light. The thing about light and dark is that light is a great sanitizer, and darkness cannot be where light is. So I feel very positive. I just know that higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, has, the source, our one source, has this covered. So I want to thank you all, and I'm going to ask you to still continue, okay? Please continue to support me in prayer and in however it is that you reach out to your higher power. Now, let's start our readings. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? Well, a couple of things, at least one thing that I did not mention is that May 5th, 2021 will be 555. A lot of that has to do with change energy. A lot of that has to do, also two fives biblically are about grace, divine grace. So there's change, change, change. Also, there's divine grace. I say we go with the divine grace about the change. Okay? Okay. So two cards have already, and also two, this one just flipped. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we have a bunch of cards here. Remember, anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. And you've got a lot of Raphael energy here. You've got a lot of this water energy, and that is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. There's also a spiritual energy here. Now, the thing about this, okay, so let's flip these. These were reversed, so strong, strong stuff. They all came up face up. Now, the first one is the page of Raphael. Now, the page has the earth energy as the underlying energy. Then it has this water energy. So the page also is very, very excitable, is very, just like, oh, there's so much optimism with the page. But that, and that earth energy, which is your energy, wants to move it along, things going on. That fluid energy, that water energy, is kind of keeping you a little bit on that stuck side. It's kind of keeping you from moving to where you want, to moving. Actually, I'm not necessarily saying to moving from where you want to be, but I feel like there's energies around you that's not letting you progress the way you would like to progress. My Virgos, yes, 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 my Virgos, you are a good worker, and they like to keep you where you're at because you do the job. And the thing is, you don't complain, you don't really, I'm not saying that you don't appreciate the spotlight or that you don't want credit where credit is due. You don't go out of your way to garnish that, though. You're not like a fire sign. You're not like an air sign either. So there's part of you that just kind of says, okay, things are going to happen the way they're going to happen, and I'm just going to let things happen that way. Not to say that that's not true, but if that's where you're at, you do need to then be reaching out because you're very spiritual. You are very spiritual. It's amazing how, you're an earth sign. It's amazing your spiritual connection. So, you need to though start putting it out there and saying it. When you're praying, meditating, whatever it is, however you communicate with the source, with higher power, you need to put it out there what it is you want. Now, the thing is, when you put it out there, let it go and keep doing it the way you want that you do it. You're excellent. You're high quality. It's time for things to start, for that to be recognized. Okay, it is time. This May 5th, 555. It does seem that this could be one of those times to make some changes. Now, again, with these next two cards, really big times. Anyway, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or school or social invitations. I should read this down here, shouldn't I? Great intuitive insight. So again, this is about trusting your gut, okay? Trusting those messages. When you say, there's things that I'm like, I pay a bill, right? I have a monthly bill, I pay it. And I'm thinking, I should just pay 3 months in advance. Well, there's some, and I just didn't do it. I knew to do it, I didn't do it. And then there's a little bit of a chink in this month's bill. It might work out quite well for me, but I would have felt better if I would have listened to my insights and my intuition, okay? So, next one is 8 of Raphael. Kind of goes along with what I was saying. Well, it goes along really well with what I was saying. 8s, if you turn it on the side, it's the infinity sign. It is unlimited possibilities. It's anything can happen. And again, you have that water energy. So there's so much out there. Now, this could also be by you putting this out there and you asking the source, asking your higher power. That could also be that there could be things unraveling. I keep saying unraveling when I want to say unveiling for you in that spiritual sense also. We tend to think so earthbound that we forget to, I kind of feel like that I have a card somewhere here. Is it a card or is it just where it's like basically it's like you're throwing confetti up into the air and just letting it rain down on you. Okay? But it's confetti. So it's colorful, it's happy, good energy. Here we are. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So there is a lot of this spiritual energy for you too. Okay. And that, when the light has your back, when the light is there for you and shining on you, like I said, darkness can't live there. Anyway, your last card here, this is a 20. So we have a 20. So we could have that 2 10s. Twos in themselves have crossroads. It has decisions. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? 0 is universal, or it is God energy, source energy. Okay, so this is very powerful number, powerful energy. So we have an 820. Not necessarily, feeling anything unusual with the numbers, but like I said, take the numbers, throw them into the internet browser, look for angel numbers. This is Archangel Jeremiah, but New Beginnings is like that. So here we have a spiritual quest. Here we have something is better waiting for you. Again, there's something new. I felt like there's some changing of the guard here. There's also that 555 energy, change, divine grace, new beginnings. Talks about starting a new life, finding your purpose. I feel that that's something that my Virgos you need. Many times, especially with this last year, you felt kind of like a boat without its rudder. The rudder, and I don't boat, but the rudder helps to give it some direction. So I feel like the rudder, you're taking more direction anyway, or you're finding more direction. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So my Virgos, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat other people up. And I'm talking, of course, mentally, spiritually. Forgiveness is something that only helps you. Well, it helps. It helps put out that better energy, so it does help the universe and the world in many different ways. But forgiveness, forgiveness does not mean going back into the situation. It just means not letting the anger hold on to you anymore. So let's see what we have here. 1, 2, and 3. This one is reversed. Here we go. The Empress. Now, towards the end of May, we will be going Mercury retrograde. I don't have the date here. Like I said, my life's been a little topsy-turvy, but I think we're entering into the shadow of Mercury retrograde. But this is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger, so you could be hearing news. We do have May 3rd, so that 3 is jumping at me a little bit. 3 is a power number. It is, the power of 3, the Trinity. So it's very strong type of energy. So, I don't know, maybe May 3rd, something starts to brew a little bit. The Empress to me is universal energy. It is, source God energy, basically kind of saying, let's put things in the better place. A lot of times it has karmic energy, okay? So this is about lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So lighten up. Don't hold yourself to such a high extreme or to such a high standard, my Virgos. We are all human, and we're not perfect, and and the imperfections are what makes us beautiful, believe it or not. Here we go. So what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos? And like I said, I've got them all in this bowl, so I won't, unless it's on top, I won't know what it is. This is reversed. Smoky quartz. Do I have smoky quartz somewhere in here? This thing gets really heavy. I know it's in here. I just cannot find it at this moment. But smoky quartz dispels negative energy. So this would be good for you. Home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. So I think the career success, but the same thing is the negative energy and the home protection. Okay? Okay. So, my Virgos, you've got some really interesting stuff coming up for you this week. Enjoy it, relish it, and, that Empress, that new beginnings, just put your arms out and say yes, and just say, I want them from the light. I want them from the light. So, my Virgos, again, the button, please like, share, subscribe, because it does help, as always. And more importantly, my Virgos, please know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.